morning, my DBS family. How are you guys doing today? Another beautiful day. Well, a little overcast some places, but we're good to go. As always, let's see what's part of the headlines before we come back with our features for today.
Good morning. Here's a look at some of the top stories. The island's Deputy Prime Minister, Dr. Ernest Solaire, has joined calls by citizens for an end to gun violence. Already 5 lives have been lost for 2024. The latest killing occurred Tuesday, 16 January, at Bonterre.
The police, nor the government, nor the church can ever solve this without the support of the community. People have to be willing to share information anonymously to deal with the problem. Nothing can be done if the community itself does not take ownership of the space that they live in and to say, look, if something happens in my space, I will share it. And I think, like he did, I want to appeal to all St. Lucians to share information. If you don't want to share it with the police, share it with the clergy, with the church. If you don't want to share it with the church, share it with a lawyer or somebody you can trust so they can pass on the information.
The World Bank's board has approved a $40 million loan to help St. Lucia implement reforms in fiscal policy management, increase climate change resilience, and improve the business environment. The COVID-19 pandemic had significant impacts on St. Lucia's economy, leading to a rise in public debt. In 2020, public debt reached 94.2% of the gross domestic product, the GDP, up from 62% in 2019. Despite recent efforts to implement careful financial policies and strengthen public administration, the country still faces fiscal challenges.
And it is something that we inherited, to be quite honest. There was, and the former Minister of Finance never admitted it. St. Lucia was born as if there was no tomorrow. So we needed to get some assistance, they needed to get some assistance to be able to finance the expenditure that they were essentially encouraging. So it is something that we did simply to ensure that there was no break in continuity, because we did inherit a very difficult situation. As I was saying, to 101% of debt to GDP ratio is a significant figure. Of the countries in the region and the world, I think St. Lucia would have borrowed 2.5 times more than any other country. Countries borrowed during COVID, but in our particular case, we borrowed 2.5 times more than any other country in the world, and certainly in the Caribbean. So the 40 million is simply to assist us with budgetary support, which was an inherited program that we went through. We did have to do some refining and some better work in terms of targeting what the money will be used for, but it was something that was existing when we came into government.
Minister in the Ministry of Finance there, Wayne Gerard. Port Castries on Wednesday welcomed the Valiant Lady, a cruise ship operated by Virgin Voyages. The 912-foot-long vessel has a capacity for 2,770 passengers. Tourism officials have lauded the inaugural call, noting its positive addition to the island's cruise tourism.
So, Captain, we're really delighted that you, your crew, and the company on the whole is in St. Lucia. We do want to tell you that we feel very special. And I was saying earlier on that this morning I was getting quite a few messages. People were saying to me, this new ship, they never knew Virgin had cruise ships, and this is a spectacular ship. And I was following all the very, very positive comments that were being made about the ship. It's different, it's unique, it's modern, and it's named after a lady. So it's St. Lucia.
And that's a look at your top stories. Now back to Maureen.
Thank you so much, Kendall. We take a break. We'll come right back after this. Smack down in the middle of the celebration for the Nobel Laureate Festival, and obviously this is something that we need to keep our handles on in every way possible. There's a number of activities planned out as part of the committee and also as part of individualism as well, but we wanted to first meet up with Delia Dolor from the committee to find out what it is that the committee have planned for this year's celebration. So here we are. We're here with Delia Dolor, who is the PR coordinator for the Nobel Laureate Festival. And of course, we know in the past this lady has put a lot and continues to put a lot into ensuring that a wonderful celebration is had right here, where we continue to honor, remember, and inspire through our two greats. That's the like of Derek and also Sir Arthur Lewis. Delia, welcome. I'm happy you're able to join us, not physically, but via Zoom. Thank goodness for technology, because you're a very, very busybody, especially at this time. So we are very happy that we were able to pin you down to get a wind as to what's some of the things that are on the calendar for this year's celebration.
Well, thank you so much for having me. And I know we always like to talk about the future, but without the past, we don't have a future. And I wanted to let people know that if they keep thinking, oh, one of these days I'm going to attend, you need to make it one of these days very soon, because anyone who has attended the events this year will tell you the festival has grown, the events are better than ever, and there is so much participation, so much questioning, just so much going on. People are excited, and it's as though for some reason, I don't want to say they've only just realized the importance of our Nobel laureates, but it's as if they're thinking, you know what, we really do need to celebrate our Nobel laureates right now. We have a lot of events, yes, still to come up. The week coming up is full, it's the fullest. So there is going to be something for everyone. So I'm encouraging everyone to go to our Facebook page, and all the events will be there. It's impossible for me to go through all of them. Last weekend, we had an event in Laborie, which was Paint the Village, but this time it was Paint the Person, and people were on the beach painting people, and everyone was talking about, you know, how wonderful it was. Families can participate, very creative, and of course it was run by Jonathan Gladding, who was there to help everyone. And with all the events coming up, as I said, there is something for everyone. There's the lectures that everyone expects. Of course, we have the Sir Derek Walcott lecture, which is going to be delivered by Dr. Travis Weeks. And the title is What the Twilight Keeps Saying, Following the Gaze of Derek Walcott. And of course, the lecture for Sir Arthur Lewis is going to be presented by Dr. James Fletcher, and the title is Navigating the Future, Applying the Techniques of Sir William Arthur Lewis to St. Lucia's 21st Century Development Challenges. Now, these titles might sound long, but when people attend the lectures, it's always a case of we have to stop the questions, because people so enjoy how our presenters in the past have delivered. And I'm sure we have two St. Lucians here, and I'm sure there's going to be a full house. We have had a full house. We have had to turn people away because, of course, we have to look at security and, all the other issues that surround when there are too many people in a place and there's not much standing room. So I'm encouraging people who want to attend these lectures to come on time, come early, because I think it's going to be packed out. But apart from that, we have other things. We have exhibitions going on. There is an exhibition at the City Hall right now. It's going on for quite a while. So some of the events, they're just guests on the day, but some of them, people are welcome to see them because they're there for a while. We have the Chester Williams photographic exhibition, and that's going on for quite a while. Mm-hmm. And then also next week, we have the St. Lucia National Archives. They have a traveling exhibition, and that starts at the City Hall as well, and it travels. So it starts there, but it's going to be going around the island. And if anyone knows anything about the St. Lucia National Archives, it's always something that you walk out and you think, wow, the excellence.
Right.
Let
me just ask,
Delia,
when mapping out the activities for the celebration, what sort of a sentiment you're hoping to drive home? What did you want to capture?
The sentiment is one of, let's be proud. Let's be proud of our Nobel laureates. And I think sometimes we take for granted that we have two Nobel laureates, and we just say it. We don't truly mean, we don't truly understand what it all means. Hence, our title, we always title our festivals starting celebrating excellence. And this year, we're continuing with inspiring our collective imagination, fostering national pride. And the title in itself says, we have to recognize not only our two Nobel laureates, but all St. Lucians at home and abroad who have displayed some form of excellence, whether they're in St. Lucia, whether they're not in St. Lucia. And all these individuals, of course, become a collective. And within the collective, we have excellence. And Sir Arthur and Sir Derek were known worldwide for what they did, which is why they received their prizes.
Absolutely.
And sometimes people ask, what is the festival for? The festival, yes, it honors our Nobel laureates, but it also encourages others to know that we have other people. Maybe they have not reached the status of Nobel laureates, but it doesn't mean that they're not going to. We don't know what's going to happen.
Absolutely.
And we're just celebrating excellence the way that our Nobel laureates had to, start from the very beginning to get to the level of excellence. It all starts with, with one step.
Absolutely. And okay, we've got to wrap up, Delia. 5 minutes already rolling on us. The Facebook page, again, you want to put that out, and this is where we can pick up most of the information as to what's next on the cards.
Yes, it's Nobel Laureate Festival St. Lucia. And, there's so much going on. So please go to the page. And also, people can request programs.
Yes. So they can be in tune. I like that. Continue the great work, Delia, and thank you for, like I said, for making the time to give us some insight on this. Thank you again.
Thank you.
Our second feature, we are certainly sticking true to theme. This Arthur Lewis Community College, of course, is going to be having their own series of celebration. The riffling and all of these things are going to be part of their celebration as well. So we had to sit down with Tracy George. We're here with Tracy. Tracy, we had to come on over because, of course, based on the position you hold here at the Sir Arthur Lewis Community College, certainly we had to come and find out what's on the program, what's the plans, because we know it's exciting times around here now because we are actually celebrating. We are in celebratory mode for our two Nobel laureates, Sir Arthur, of course, included. What's going on?
So first of all, I'd like to say thank you so much, Maureen. You're always in the know. And you're always getting the information, the relevant information at the right time. So yes, as you rightly said, this year I am the designated chair for all of the activities at the college. And we have a number of activities that we have organized. The first activity will be the student debate, and that takes place on Wednesday from 12 until 2. So at that point, we're going to have our head debater, who is Mr. Cameron. He's the president of the Debate Society. He's organized his team together with our lecturer, Lorima Jacobs, and they have organized an amazing debate which is entitled Whether or Not Our Nobel Laureate Festival Activities Are Ceremonial or Consequential. So we're going to have 3 debaters on each side, so 6 in total, and they are going to be debating that moot.
Wow.
And so we're hoping that the students all come out to support. I mean, it's limited space, but we've invited students from the community as well in terms of Cicero, SMC, SJC, Leon Hess. We've sent out invitations for about 5 to 10 students because we want to make sure that the secondary schools and the people in the community are involved in our student debate.
Certainly, that sounds like an interesting one. So that's one.
That's
that's just one of many, I'm sure.
That's one of many. So that's on the Wednesday. On the Thursday evening, at the Administrative Finance Center in Castries, we're having Dr. Jimmy Fletcher, and he's going to be our keynote speaker for the annual Sir Arthur Lewis Memorial Lecture, and that takes place at 7:30 in the evening. And once again, that's open to the public, free of charge, intellectual discourse. And Dr. Fletcher, as we all know, is very engaging, lots to share, particularly in the field of the environment. And our moderator for the evening will be Dr. Mary-Louise Felix, who is a lecturer here on campus. And I don't know when you walked up, you saw a whale. The students have erected a whale with plastic in it to remind us all what happens when we are disposing of our plastic in the oceans.
We covered that some time ago. So,
as I indicated, she's always relevant. She's always, right on point. Thanks, Maureen. And then on the Friday, we have the annual wreath-laying ceremony.
Okay.
And that is right at the gravesite. You've heard this refrain before. We're the only college anywhere around the world with 2 Nobel laureates buried on campus. And so as an integral part of the festivities, we have this annual celebration. And that happens between 10 and 11:30. And we've invited PABA, Monsignor Patrick Anthony, to come and deliver some special remarks at that event. And then following that, on campus, we want to highlight our students, faculty, and staff in all of their glory and excellence. And so we have organized an activity that's entitled A Day of Excellence. And there, when we talk about excellence, we're talking about excellence, in a very wide way. Let me be more specific. So, for example, we're going to be highlighting our performing arts students. We're going to be creating a mural here on campus. Saki is going to be leading our students in designing a mural of our 2 Nobel laureates. We're going to have Barry George, who is going to be leading our students in dance production. We've invited Arthur Ale as one of our tributes to our alumni to come and help our students and be part of that celebration. The culinary arts students are going to be putting on a demonstration of food. We're going to have our entrepreneurs on campus come and highlight their involvement in cooking. So and our athletes, I always forget the athletes, and I don't know why I forget athletes. I love athletes. We have amazing athletes on campus, and we also want to show and highlight them. So it's going to be a day from about 12 until 4. We plan on putting up a big stage with a sound system, with the mural being painted while the students are singing, dancing, entrepreneurship, just an entire afternoon of beauty.
Wonderful. And is this open? Can we come? Like can anybody just come and taking some of that action?
Thank you very much for that, Maureen. So yes, we would like to invite persons in the communities, particularly on that Friday, to come on up to the college and participate in the activities. Once again, we've invited schools in the neighboring community to come and participate. And there is a museum on the Morn. The museum on the Morn will also have an open house on that day so that our students, faculty, and staff, and specially invited guests can also go to the open house on the museum.
Wow.
Yes.
That is quite a packed calendar right there.
Yes.
But rightfully so. What is it like? Just in wrapping now, what is it like when you get into that celebration? What is the mode normally like in ensuring that you put together such a diverse and amazing program as part of the college?
Well, I really have to take this opportunity to thank the faculty and staff of the college, because they have been instrumental in helping to make sure that these activities come on board. So we have subcommittees that, for example, for the Day of Excellence, we have Quintilia Louis, and we also have Mr. Wayne Benty, who is Wayne is amazing. So he is the manager for student services here on campus. So we have these individuals involved. Like I mentioned before, Lorima Jacob is helping with the student debate. And so it's an all hands on deck. The communications team, headed by Mrs. Natalie Jolie Fannis, has been just a godsend in terms of helping to create our flyers and promotional videos with her team. So, and in the principal's office, working with Dianthea Joseph, who is the administrative assistant there. It's just a community effort to try to really show the world, to show St. Lucia at large, the excellence that is the Sir Arthur Lewis Community College.
Wonderful. Well, it sounds like something we don't want to miss. So you might just find us back here again on Friday.
Yes.
Maybe Thursday as well, and Friday. So we might just pop back in.
Yes.
Certainly.
But the student debate, don't miss the student debate.
That's on the Wednesday.
That's on the Wednesday.
That sounds interesting.
Yes.
I want to, yeah. What time is the debate?
So the debate is from 12 o'clock. From 12 until 2.
On the compound?
On compound.
All right.
Yes.
Well, just might see us.
Yes.
Certainly, we look forward to that. Well, I don't know if you've gotten wind or you've picked up on the fact that chess has been picking up momentum here on the island of St. Lucia. The St. Lucia Chess Federation has recently brought in an expert from Jamaica to assist us on our journey in that regard. Mr. Terence Lindo, I believe, is the name. We had to sit down with him. Terence Lindo is the name. We're here. He's going to give designation in a minute, and of course, we're going to find out all we need to know about chess and more. Yeah, chess is definitely growing on the island, and with reason. And I think it's a good avenue for us to explore. Terence, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you doing?
Wonderful. Well, it's an honor. That much I can say. Hopefully, by the time we finish this interview, I'll probably be able to move around to a little bit and feel myself and feel like I'm a top chess player.
Certainly.
Or some of that sort. Tell me about you. What is your designation?
Well, I am the chess growth director of the St. Lucia Chess Federation. I'm originally from Jamaica, and I'm here to assist your federation with growing chess in the island.
Right.
I am also a national arbiter, national instructor, and international organizer with FIDE. That means I can run FIDE organized tournaments.
Really?
World tournaments, that is, not just local events.
You're heavy, man. So heavy. You're heavy man. You're Jamaican, right? You're heavy man.
In Jamaica, we do everything big.
Absolutely wonderful. Tell us where we at with this.
With the
Chess in St.
Well,
Lucia.
the federation has been around since I forget the date exactly. 2017. They formed it's 2018. They formed the St. Lucia Chess
Have you
Federation.
been with us since?
Oh no, I only came here in December.
Right.
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 The president of the Chess Federation is Tracy Richards. She's actually Jamaican.
Oh, okay.
And we struck up a friendship, and I came here to help you guys out because I did a lot of work in Jamaica in terms of running tournaments and making sure that we're expanding chess in Jamaica.
What is the goal now?
Well, the goal is to increase the number of players. We want to have a large group of people who play chess, as well as from that get a talent pool of chess players who want to have titles, compete for the country, and compete internationally.
Right. What is the benefits if you were to sell that for us? You're doing it in Jamaica. How big is chess in Jamaica? What are some of the upside of persons getting involved in chess? What does chess add?
Well, chess is a game of strategy. You cannot win at chess unless you learn how to think. You have to think, plan, strategize, solve problems, and you have a limited amount of time to solve those problems. You can play a match for a minute, you could play a 3-minute match, or even a 4-hour match, but any way you look at it, you have to stop, think, understand what's going on, and come up with ideas to solve the problems.
You think that playing chess or getting people more involved or inclined into the art of chess can actually assist us as a community, as a society, as a country?
Oh yeah, definitely. One of my colleagues in Jamaica, he is a guidance counselor. He's now a principal at a primary school. He gave me a 270-page document which had testimonials from his parents about how chess has changed their children's lives. As a guidance counselor, he's always involved with the troublemakers. So he introduced chess to give them something else to do and an outlet, and it really worked out. So we know that from that testimonial, that experience, that chess is known and can be used to change people.
Right. Do you have a target age group that you intend to start working with, or it doesn't matter?
I prefer if they can read.
Yeah. At least.
But chess is not an age restricted, no age nor gender. Chess is anyone can play chess. I had a class in Jamaica where I had children as young as 3 years old learning to play chess, and some of them are still playing now. I think those boys are now like 7. But you can learn chess at any age. The younger you learn it, of course, the more likely you might stick with it to say get competitive. But if you don't need to be competitive, you can just learn to play chess and enjoy it.
Right. I want to talk on the competitive level. We don't have much time, but I want to go on the competitive levels. If we were to be successful under your guise, under your help, to formulate a very lucrative chess foundation here. What can that mean in terms of on the international scale for us? What are some of the accolades that could come with that?
Well, if you went into a full chess mode program, just chess curriculum like what Uzbekistan has done, and Armenia, and even Russia, where everybody plays chess, and it improves their mindset, and that's why those countries all have strong industries and are leaders in a lot of different fields. Now, competitively, St. Lucia has played in their first chess Olympiad in 2022, which was in India.
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that. Did you know that? I didn't know that. Well, hopefully we're going to stay a lot around.
Well, they will be going to another Olympiad, and this time they're not only taking a male team, but they're taking a female team.
Really?
And one of the reasons why I'm here in St. Lucia, not just to grow chess among the general public, but primarily also to help push chess more among the girls. We need a lot of women, more women in chess. As much as 50% of the population in the world are women, 26% of the population of the chess population are females, and only 10% of grandmasters are females.
We need
So
to fix this,
there's an imbalance.
Yeah, we need to balance this out.
We need to balance
Sign me
it
up
out. We
as
need
soon as
more
possible.
girls.
So, how can we stay connected? If you want to sign up to become part of the federation, what's the criteria? What's happening?
Well, the federation has a Facebook page. Just type in St. Lucia Chess Federation, and you'll find a Facebook page. You can send an email to St. Lucia Chess Federation at gmail.com, or call our number 958-520-1125, and get in touch with us. We're actually having a blitz tournament on the 28th of January at our head office, which is in Cocoville, Rodney Bay. Can give me a call too, 758-486-1077, and come and join us. Come play chess.
Absolutely. I might just take you up on that, innit?
Oh, yes, of course.
We look forward to hearing some more from that.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
We will stick around. We will.
Thank you very much.
I think it's important. And that is a wrap on our features on our show for this morning. I hope you enjoyed. Let's do it again tomorrow. It's going to be the weekend. We're going to be definitely looking forward to that. So make sure you join us again for another DBS this morning.